You guys can't hear me now.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, we can hear you.
I can hear you, Alex.
Jonathan, can you say something? Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining episode 27 of the Grey Brotherhood actual play campaign. 30 years ago, we were comrades at the West Point Wargames Club. Now we've come together again to play Adventurer Conqueror King System Imperial Imprint, ACKS II. If you're just now joining the campaign, be sure to check the description below for a link to the Annals of the Grey Brotherhood. Anytime you need a refresher, you can just check that link to review everything that's gone before. We resume the adventure on the morning of 24th Venethalan 381 Imperial year. The Grey Brothers are en route from Sipharon to Sciadanos in the company of Prefect Basilio, his wife Lady Basilio, the Meteor and Matriarch Andame, 6 members of the Prefectural Guard, and a young priestess in white robes. And the Matriarch says, I need to introduce you to the new member of your organization. Hi, Apsara, please come over and present yourself. Sort of a nervous-looking young woman daintily steps over in her white robes, and she says, Hi, Apsara has graciously agreed to accompany your band to provide the support you need for your holy cause. She's like, it's an honor to join the Grey Brotherhood. And you see, like, literally sweat dripping down her forehead, you know?
Don't worry, all is well.
I'm lacking social graces ideas this evening, but I assume Andravis, with his nice charisma, will offer some nice social graces to welcome her.
Sure.
Yes. We warmly welcome introductions all around.
Wonderful.
How do you pronounce it again?
Hi, Apsara.
Hi, Apsara. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Apsara. Hi, Apsara.
Hi.
All right. Well, it's go ahead.
I do a logistics question. So we had asked what's the rank of the individual that we're taking again?
The prefect.
The prefect. So we'd asked them to provide horses, etc., at least for the first leg of the journey to Sipharon. To Sciadanos, correction.
Like a wagon or something for some of the injured to ride in?
They've provided all of that. There is a wagon pulled by heavy horses. There are medium horses for all of you. The matriarch is on a horse. The prefectural guard are cataphracts with bows and lances. Prefect Basilio is on a horse. So everyone's got a horse.
Can we do just 2 really quick parting instructions for Toothy and for Arya?
Mm-hmm.
So I put to the group that we set aside 300 gold pieces with Arya for various whatever she may need, bribes, lawyers, etc. in our absence. I think we also designate her as the leader while we're away.
She that makes sense. So that way, if, for instance, some of the urchins get in trouble or something, you have someone on hand who can pay for bills.
Exactly, yeah. And she has, in addition to living expenses, she also has some things set aside.
Okay. All right.
Would this be like a line of credit she can draw on a bank, that kind of thing? Or is she completely incognito?
Or a purse of gold?
Who's just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to give her a 300 gold piece purse of gold.
And I would also make a point to say to her that, basically there'll be a bonus based on your performance when we get back, so that she's not tempted to just run off with the gold. Instead, to have that carrot coming when we're coming back as well.
So what we could, here's to that point, Grant, we could talk amongst ourselves. We could include, and we probably, I guess we could just reiterate that regardless of what we pull on this endeavor, we still cut them in equal share as if they had ventured on it. Is that kind of something that you were thinking?
Perfect, because
That's good.
that way they're basically getting a share of our adventures while we're gone, and it gives them something to look forward to, something to keep them invested in the group, until we're back.
Not a punishment for being left behind.
Right.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So if I'm to understand correctly, you're going to give them they're going to give them a treasure share.
Yes.
Correct. So they'll get a share of whatever we get out of this adventure with the prefect.
They still get
As if they had been. Yeah, I think they probably won't gain XP from it, but we're still going to allocate them a treasure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They might get XP from something else that they do, but
Okay, that makes good sense to me. All as well.
Is this session 26?
Session 27.
27. Okay.
I don't think we spent anything last session, so maybe that's why it's looking blank.
Yeah, I just put all the expenditures in session 25. So, okay, but I'll save this one as 26. Or 26. Okay. And everybody can see what I did in session 25 for additional purchases, etc.
I can see it.
Yeah, I apologize. I should have seen this. Can explorers use the heavy crossbow, the arbalast, or are they limited to only a normal crossbow? The reason why is I was going to give.
I believe they can use heavy crossbows, but I'll double check for you.
Because I was going to give one to Scavenus.
Yeah, the explorers have proficiency with all missile weapons. So.
Okay. Then we're good.
I think Newton was thinking about doing some reserve XP donation. So maybe when he joins us, he wants to do that.
I'll make a note that he has done so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he was,
okay,
because I know he was thinking about it, and since he's not here yet.
Yep. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Anything else you guys want to adjudicate before we set out on the day's adventure?
Let's hit the road.
Let's hit the road.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Let's see.
And Alex, can I also, for Scavenus has not received XP in the last few adventures. I think we could just he might have been slipping through the cracks somehow.
Oh gosh, that's horrible. Let's take a look. Okay. All right. Yep. I guess he is slipped through the cracks, so we'll get him on there. All right, and then I guess I should get High Upsara on there as well, actually, since you're mentioning it.
And I guess we take Arya and Terreno off of it.
Temporarily take it. Yes. Yep. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Update. Boom. All right. Party has been updated. Wonderful. Wonderful.
I think we're ready.
I feel ready. You guys feel ready?
Yeah. Just real quick, is Higlag up to full health at this point?
Yes. Everyone except Jonathan is now back to full health.
Jonathan Reyes got hit pretty hard. He's still.
No, he's done too.
He's done.
Back up to full health.
Yeah. Yep. It's just me and Zelicus and in the wagon, and I guess Tyrenius is joining me in the wagon to do some studying on the road.
That's
Okay, cool beans. Just making sure.
Yep. So should I update Aguilar and Avro's HP?
yeah, they're back to full. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, that'll be good when we have whatever encounter is in store for us.
Yeah. It's coming.
I'll update Ziadon. I see she's down. Have her update them.
Okay, cool. So, oh, that's how you do it. Okay, nice. I just figured out something cool. Great. Okay, so it is the 24th. It is late fall, but late fall in southern Argyle is still quite warm. It's about 92 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment. The weather is clear, and you are, heading southwestward from Cipheron, following the road past Churrasquell and to Saidanos. So you're going to be moving at a rate of 4 hexes per day because you have a wagon. So a wagon normally has a move of 12 miles per day. You have a wagon driver, makes it 24 miles per day on the road. So you'll be moving 4 hexes per day. So, okay. All right. So as you head southwest out of Cipheron, you see a lot of men tending to vineyards, pruning the vines, preparing them for winter, repairing trellises and supports. Looks like a number of work gangs of farmers are out repairing and readying the local vineyards for the winter. They wave to you as you pass, and several of them kind of stop working to salute the prefect and his prefectural guard. The prefect, he does the handshake, the royal wave.
Mm-hmm.
So, as it's approaching towards noon, you've after probably 3.5 hours of travel today, you see an interesting looking caravan approaching you from the south. They're at a range of about 600 feet. It looks to be 5 men mounted. One of the men is very large, and then they have behind them what might be prisoners of some sort or somebody connected by ropes. So they are moving up the road towards. You guys want to?
Is it custom for the prefect to? Is it custom for the prefect to take road precedence?
Yeah, the prefect would take road precedence. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
I say we keep going.
All right, so nobody's going to ride on ahead or anything. Just press on. This is okay. All right, so as the people get closer, at about 150 feet away, you really be able to make out details. You see that the large person probably is like a 6 foot 6 inch tall man. With a big muscular frame that's just covered in a thick layer of hedonistic fat. And he's wearing a toga and tunic that's a little too tight for him, and a muscle cuirass that shows muscle tone that he doesn't really have anymore. And he's got some, gaudy looking weapons hanging at his hips. His poor horse looks like it's just suffering under his weight. With him are four guards in chain and shield with short swords, and the guards are holding the rope to, or rather the chains to hobgoblin captives who are defeatedly trudging behind them. Okay, so as the prefectural flag becomes visible, the fat warrior makes motions to his men, and they sort of trot off the road. And Lady Basilio says, "I think that's Maximus Argenturin."
We've sold stuff to him before.
Well, what's that?
We've sold prisoners to him before. The orc prisoners we took, we sold to him. Well, through an intermediary.
Yeah, you haven't met him, but yes, you've sold orc prisoners to him. Yes, that's correct.
Oh, okay. I as we pass, I think we just say, we could just greet, say, "Hail Maximus, greetings from the Grey Brotherhood."
Okay. All right. Well, you guys. He says he bows to the prefect as the prefect goes past, and says, "Well met. We should meet when you return to Sipharon." His voice is very deep, as if he smokes 2 packs of cigarettes a day since he was 5 years old.
Okay.
I don't understand. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Should we have a scout forward of some sort? I mean, I normally would be, but I'm not. I mean, we could send Scavenger's an explorer, so he could be a little bit ahead. But he's only level 2 also, so I don't know if we want him to be a little bit ahead.
All right.
We could
Well,
send Scavenus with two of the guards.
Might be a good idea to at least have some kind of advance warning.
it's up to you guys.
Well, I
I
suspect
definitely
bodyguards
think
want to stay near the.
someone up ahead.
We could send. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say the cataphracts probably want to stay with the prefect, so we probably can't ask them to go forward. But maybe we could ask, Avro or Aguilar or Griffin. Griffin could go forward too.
I could totally go forward. I kill demons.
That's right, you do.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Griffin and Scavenus to the front.
How
So we
far
have-
ahead?
You think 100 paces, 200 paces, something like that? Not too far.
About 200 paces.
All right.
They're
Basically,
on riding horses. They could.
yeah, they can move 180 pace, basically 180 paces per combat round, no problem. More than that on the road, 240 on the road, 270 on the road. So, yeah. Okay, so they are 200 yards ahead.
With the intent of basically keeping in visual contact, because they give us a sign.
Yeah. So, do you want them to never go out of visual contact? So, like, they don't go over hills and things until they can maintain visible contact with you?
Yeah. I like that.
So at most 200 yards, but sometimes it will be less.
Works for me.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Very good. Okay. Well, the rest of the day goes relatively uneventfully. And as the end of the 24th arrives, the prefect, the prefectural guard makes a signal that it's time to pull aside and make a camp. And they go into the wagon and begin pulling out the poles and fabric to set up the pavilion for the prefect. One of them is a cook, starts to work up a fire, and goes into the wagon and gets various high-end rations, better than what you eat. Okay, so the Lady Basilio is she seems energized by the whole affair, But Prefect Basilio seems very nervous, and he keeps looking around anxiously as the sun begins to set. And the guards are trying to pretend like there's nothing wrong as they do their work. The matriarch seems absolutely exhausted. She's a little bit older, not in great shape, and she's like, oh, and I'm just going to lay down in the wagon. So
Yeah, you want to ride on the wagon for the going forward? I don't know if there's room. But
all right. So, okay. Any particular special preparations you guys want to take? Otherwise, I just need to know your evening guard shifts.
Oh, I think we got those somewhere, but they might be out of date. I have not updated those in a long time.
So I suspect that we might want to anticipate another onslaught of hellhounds or something else. This is the perfect opportunity to get rid of the prefect while he's out of the city.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
we have
love it with the TMs agree.
You have the dogs with you?
We want more dogs, right?
Yeah.
Yes. We have all the dogs.
All right. So
I can type up it'll be a little bit. So but I can type up a guard shift.
you don't need to type it up. Can you not just run through and just say first shift, second shift, third shift, or do you want to really spend a lot of time on it?
Well, I'm thinking about, putting heavies on each shift and, that kind of a thing. So Avro first shift, Horea second shift, Aguilar third shift.
Okay.
Griffin first shift, Bombor second shift. I'm kind of going down the list of heavies.
Let's put Reyes and Bombor on different shifts.
Oh, okay. And then Bombor on third shift. Who's another heavy we got? Higlak. Higlak can go on second shift. Let's see. Then get casters. So Tyrenius on. I think Tyrenius usually does night shift, so he's first shift. Raymond's third shift. Throw Castness on second shift. And then Scavenus, I think, is the only other one. He can be on dawn shift. That's usually when pre-dawn.
Yeah, of course.
And evenly split the dogs out. So
yeah, the protectional guards are evenly split out as well.
Put the war dogs, one war dog on first shift, one war dog on third shift, and then two of the bloodhounds on each shift. And I'm going to sleep through the night.
Dogs are awake in an instant. Dogs don't need shifts. They're just like all asleep. They're 100% asleep, and then they're 100% on.
It's true. It's kind of funny. Yeah.
Oh, we missed Zeodonna also. Zeodonna can go on second shift. I think that's the shift that's smaller.
What do we say Aguilar and Avro are going to be on?
Avro's first, Aguilar's third.
Okay.
All right. So it is now the start of the 24th. And as you guys make your way down the road, you are bemused to see a paddock of cattle. There's probably 24 cattle, some of them juveniles and newborns, but most full-grown cattle. And the clatter of your hoofs, the rhythmic clatter of your hoofs on the road seems to attract their interest. And the cows are all kind of looking at you guys through the paddock. Ooh. And the lady Serena says, the lady Basilio says, I once saw a bard enchant an entire herd of cows into listening to him for hours on end. It was really remarkable.
And Higlak at that point will say, I'm no bard, and look at the cows and say, moo.
All right, I'm going to make a reaction roll for the cows.
The shifts are in the in Discord. I moved Cassius to third shift, so because I realized we were low on third shift. So
all right, the cows are disinterested in your move. They lower their head and go back to grazing. All right, so
you guys do that when you're driving down the road.
all the time.
So it is a little less hot today. It's about 90 degrees. It's somewhat overcast. The cool weather is actually kind of nice, and it's good to be riding without their direct sun blinding you. As the day comes to an end, you unfortunately fall just short of Turos Quell. So you could force march if you wanted to encamp at Turos Quell. Otherwise, you're going to be encamping on the beach by the shores of the of Lake Lemon here.
If we force march, we have to rest the next day, correct?
I say we push it.
If you force march, you have to rest the next day. That's right. Yeah.
I'm okay with pushing it. Unless the prelat really wants to make this as quick as possible, I say we push it.
Okay, so you guys are going to push on to Turos Quell. That's right, works for me.
Yeah, and spend the night there.
Yep.
2 nights.
All right. Okay, so no problem. So you rest. Okay. All right. The legate of Turos Quell greets you guys warmly. As a reminder, Turos Quell is the fort that you decided not to sleep at when your boatman got massacred by
the dragonflies.
By dragonflies, yes.
I would like to point out that it was the boatman's suggestion that we followed.
You'll never make that mistake again.
I'm just saying, I mean, there's some shared guilt there.
Yep. So the flow of the Meerman slows here and widens to over a mile wide, and sediment deposits have formed an eyot or river island, and Turos Quell is situated on the eyot. And originally it was a Chrysaean fort. It's been renamed and repurposed by Audarius XI Olcairius as part of the Unbroken Line. And so you are brought into the fort on naval skiffs and bring you over. So the prefect is a cautious and reserved man named the legate named Legate Karos Lubo. And he greets the prefect, and you honor Turos Quell, prefect. We will prepare the finest quarters for you and your escort. And the prefect says, "Good. They mostly come at night, mostly," and then just walks off. And the legate looks over in sort of confusion, and Lady Basilio says, "He's just jesting with you. He has a sense of humor," and goes and hustles over to her husband to try and get him in someplace secluded. And the legate says, "Should I arrange for a feast tonight?" And "That won't be necessary." Boom, door is shut. One of the prefectural guards says, I wouldn't mind a feast." "Well, you don't get one." "But why do we not get to have a feast if the prefect gets a feast? Doesn't he want us to be well nourished?" "I don't know." "Why don't you ask him?" "I'm not going to ask him. You ask him." Okay.
Are we overhearing this?
I think Alex could run his own game just with himself with his voices.
And it's, yes.
Why don't we throw a couple of gold towards getting these guys a proper meal?
Sounds
do
like
that.
a good plan to me.
Sure.
So throw some gold towards the kitchen. Say, make sure these men eat well tonight.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
Whatever the prelate's getting, or the prefect.
Oh,
same for them.
All right. So you toss some gold that way, and are delighted to see them coming out with about an hour and a half later, big spits of roast boar glazed with honey. And the prefectural guards are like, "Oh, this is what it's like to be an adventurer." Oh, and they're digging in. They seem delighted.
Every day. Don't mind these scars. Don't look at Zelicus.
Every
Yeah, don't look at the dog. Whatever you do. All right. So
that's when Higlak walks up and down the line and gives him the line. He says, what does he say? Every formation, a parade,
yeah.
a meal of peace.
Look into my eye.
Victory.
Look into my eye, Hudson. All right. So you guys are going to rest on the 26th from the force march, which is just fine. So
I'm going to do some shopping in Turos Quell.
Okay, that's fine.
I might as well see if I can assess demand modifiers in the city too.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you may as well. Yep.
Oh, that reminds me. When can you send us the Cifron ones? I don't think we ever got those because he rolled max on that at some point.
Yes, of course. I will do that.
No rush, but just before we forget.
Yes. All right, Sean, make that roll. Let me know how you do.
7, with no modifiers. I didn't add
7, no modifiers. All right. So you are assessing supply and demand. So it's dedicated activity. So spend your day doing that. 2d6, roll by charisma modifier. Your charisma is 16, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that makes it 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1 for diplomacy, 10. Are you spending any bribes? Spending any money on bribes?
Yeah, I'll spend one day's bribe.
1 day's bribe. Okay, so that would be 3 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll put you up to an 11. All right. So, all right. So we should have checked on the bribe before you rolled, Sean. So if you're going to do the bribe, you should do a week's bribe because that'll get you up to 12. All right. And that's the break point.
Okay.
So
that's what I'll do.
It would be silly. Yeah. So normally I should have asked you whether or not you were bribing before we rolled, but that was my mistake. So we'll give you the benefit there. Okay. So you spend 20 gold on bribes and get a complete and successful assessment of the state of supply and demand in Turos Quell. Okay. So we'll just make a note of that. And yeah. So you spend the day kind of
market size. I use.
What size is it?
So I'm going to assume it's a market. It's a size 5. Yeah.
It's either 5 or 6. Yeah, it's not very big. I'll look it up for you if you want.
Yeah. That's we don't need to.
All right.
Check that out later.
Yeah, sure. So let's see. Turos Quell. So, yep. Okay. I'll send you those later. Great. So shall we advance to the 27th?
Yep.
Yep. All right. So on the 27th, you guys you head out, and the road here passes quite close to the Viamir marshes, and you hear some strange bleeding sounds. Sound like people in pain and anxiety coming from the marshes, and there's some movement, but you can't really make out too well what it is. Do you want to, it's kind of like Do you guys want to ride off road to check it out, or just keep going?
Don't look into the lights.
Ah!
Say we keep
Right.
going.
I feel like it's the screaming
Is that
goats.
bleeding, or is that someone crying out in pain, Alex?
Last time it was a goat.
So, Lady Basilio says, it sounds like someone crying out in pain. Shouldn't you go check?
Better them than us.
All right, you guys trot on forward.
I'll assure her that
I say keep going.
those are goats. We've encountered their kind before. We charged the rescue of some goats before. I'm sure that's the same.
All right, so you guys continue your trek southward then on the road, and you come upon a large pasture. The ground here perhaps a little too acidic for great crop growth, so it's being used as pasture ground, and over like greater than a square mile area, you see thousands of sheep with dozens of sheepdogs kind of looking over the herds, and probably 36 shepherds moving about the flocks. And as you guys come trotting by, one of the shepherds runs over as if to hail you, and then he kind of stops nervously when he sees the flag of the prefect, and he salutes and isn't really sure what to do all of a sudden.
What is it, man?
I call out to him, well met, shepherd. What news?
Hail, Prefect Basilio. Glory to the Empire. The prefect says, what? No, we're not going to hurt him. What? Stop it. And the guy kind of steps back nervously. And he says, I don't suppose you've seen a flock of sheep nearby, have you? Some of our sheep wandered off into the swamp, and we haven't been able to find them. No? Well, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have bothered.
Back towards where we heard it.
Are you going to direct them back?
Direct them back to where we heard the sounds earlier.
Oh, okay. So you're going to send them into the swamp to die then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's their call. But we saw them in the swamp.
You didn't see them.
Oh, we heard.
You heard bleeding of something.
Yeah, we just said we heard them. We heard them.
All right. He looks at you. He's kind of like, you sure it wasn't them willow wisps in the swamps?
We don't know.
I don't know what it was. Might have been your sheep.
Well,
Be careful.
if you can't be sure, then it's not worth the risk. It's too dangerous to go into the Viamere swamps with those fey creatures and giant dragonflies about. I guess I'll just have to write them off as a loss. Poor things. They'll probably drown to death and die horribly.
Wow.
All right, you guys drive on. You're like, we're not having any encounters, Alex. We are not leaving the road. Fuck you.
Nope.
Look. How many people died as a result of those dragonflies? That's all I got to say.
All right.
Too many.
Whose fault was it that they lost their sheep? Not us.
Looks like something's happening anyway.
All right. Well, you guys continue your trek, and let's go ahead and, if you don't mind, we need to set up your formation. You guys are up in this northern portion of the road up here. Okay. So let me just throw down the group. So Andravis is in the wagon, so we won't put Andravis. Here's Arya. Nope, she's not with you either. Okay. So then we have Aguilar, Avaro, Bombor, Castanus.
Maybe we should have left the road.
Griffin, Reyes. Hi, I'm sorry. Iglak. Let's see. Raymond. Is Skandara with you?
Yes.
Yeah. Scavenus. Yes. Tyrannius Orn. Yes. Toothy is not. Zayadana is. Zelicus the Bloodhound is with you.
He's
How many
incapacitated, though.
Oh, he's incapacitated, so he's in the wagon. Okay, how about Zelicus the Bloodhound? Is that how many war dogs do you have?
2.
Or did they all die? You still have 2?
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
They both survived.
All right. And then how many other dogs?
If we bought more, we have 6. If we didn't, we have 3.
So
I'm not sure if we bought more.
I don't remember you guys buying more, but if you want to say that you did, I believe you. So you just have to mark it off.
Had talked about it offline, but I'm not sure if we did it.
I certainly feel like we wouldn't have if I hate to say it, but if they're more of a commodity, I don't know why we wouldn't.
Zelicus really hurt that you just called him a commodity.
Oh,
He's not talking about you, Zelicus. Good boy.
he's the best.
He can't even bark to say thank you.
You can't hear me. I'm way up in the front apparently. So
I just threw people down. So
You're in the wagon studying, remember? Hurting Zelicus's feelings.
all right. So your wagon is
I got the war wagon.
so there's your wagon. All right. So go ahead and put the group how you'd like. And again, this is just for your
That wagon's a freaking aircraft carrier.
Yeah, seriously. Well, we have Scavenus and Griffin forward, remember? The distance is.
Yep. So move them forward. They're gonna be the people that the encounter starts with because they're basically way forward of the rest of you. I just want to have your formation line.
Oh, so they're actually out of sight here, I think.
No. They're up here. Right.
Oh, oops.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Sorry, I had touched Griffin and I don't know.
All right. And everybody just got.
Oh, sorry.
They're somewhere in the dark, right? Yep, there they are.
Is there an undo button?
No, there's not. All right. So
You can't just select them all. I think they're still up. They're just off the map slightly. Here we go.
Oh, good.
I don't know. Is that all of them? I don't think it is. I think
they're stacked on top of each other, so they probably are.
Oh, are they stacked on top of each other?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what happened. It won't let me unselect just one. I don't.
Are we grouped?
Can I do one? Yeah.
No. I think my computer's just being laggy. Anyway, Jonathan, what I was trying to say before our calamitous disaster is that this is where the encounter is taking place. So your group would be off map, but I'm just having you place yourself in position.
Got it.
Unfortunately, the limits of virtual tabletop do not make it easy for me to do a 600-foot map.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, seeing as you guys are not taking charge of the formation,
Hang on, I'm moving. I was kind of waiting for y'all to settle down. Haglak will be up towards the front of the main part of the formation, but not near our scouts. And let's put Boreas and Bombor on rear guard.
Probably the prefect should be right ahead of and his guard should be ahead of the wagon. Would that make sense? Prefect and guard and the various matriarch and lady and whatnot, and then the wagon, and then the rear guard.
Is the intent that the wagon's going to be on the path here?
yeah, it is.
Okay, we should put that first and then arrange everyone around it.
And maybe Skandara can be rear guard. I mean, like rear scout. She's not a scout, but she's a thief, so She can be a little bit
Okay,
further back.
The only reason I didn't do that is because everybody was on the road, so I was trying to figure out.
The hunting dogs are still stacked up. I can't move them individually, so I don't know how to
I don't know why they're stacked up like that.
So somebody who can move the hunting dogs will have to move those. Somebody.
All right, Jonathan, it looks like if you change into a different thing, so like leave the character mode and go to like one of the other modes, like ruler mode, it'll break the targeting.
Oh, but I'm not. For me, I don't have permissions to move the dogs.
You guys don't even have permissions to move the dogs. Okay, that's easily fixed. Okay, you guys should have permissions to move the dogs now.
Okay, do you want to drag the wagon onto the trail?
Sure. Okay, wagon's on the trail.
Or we could have some people behind it, or just everyone in front.
Well, I'll put Bombor and Horaeus back there if I can find them.
All right, so bunch of dogs. Oh, I don't know why that says as is tour.
So you guys put Aguilar and Averill where you want them up front, looks like. I'm just chilling out on the wagon.
I'm back to where I can't move things. Can you put Scandara like behind the prefectural guard? Let's have her. No, on the back, behind them, on the other side of them.
No,
on the edge of the screen.
No, they have said they will be taking the rear.
Oh, okay. Never mind. In that case, she'll be on the flank opposite Bombor.
Okay, got it.
Next time, let's have our archers ride. Have an archer or two ride in the wagon.
All right. So to be clear, then we've got Tyrenius is in the wagon. All right, and then we've got Matriarch Andme is riding in the wagon, and then we've also got an unconscious dog and some other stuff in there. Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh, and Casnus is driving the wagon, right?
Yeah, Castinus is driving the wagon, actually. That's right.
I'll just put him like right there.
Yeah, sure. Good enough.
Which one is the real Tyrenius? I have two of them on my screen.
Oh, really annoying. They're both the same. All right. Why does it keep wanting to put this one on top? This is really frustrating.
Please did.
I don't know why.
We're taking this into a bold new direction, climbing on top of other objects.
Yeah.
Could you just draw a square to represent where the wagon is and leave it at that? By the
Yeah, I mean, I could, but all right. I mean, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous that you can't do that. So, okay, well.
Somewhere else, there may be a layering option.
All right.
There we go.
Good enough.
That'll work.
That works.
All right. So, what I first need, what I need is for surprise check to be made by our two friends, Griffin and Scavenus.
Are they individual or?
I'll roll for Scaven.
Yeah, roll them individually.
I'll roll for Griffin.
Okay.
I think mine's going to show up as Zeodana, but or hunting dog. I'm hunting dog apparently.
Okay,
I rolled
so Castinus, you rolled for who? For Scavenus?
That's for Scavenus.
Okay, and he has alertness.
But he has animal. He has what was it? Reflexes.
He gets a +2.
He has
+2.
He has alertness and animal reflexes.
Right. Does Griffin have a heavy helm?
I don't know. Let's see.
I think he does.
He probably does, but
I don't see it on his sheet. So, but it would be.
No, he
you
does
guys
not.
have to tell me if you bought it.
If not, then he doesn't.
no.
Okay.
No, he does not.
Okay. Very good.
That way you can hear demons better.
Yeah. Okay. So this is kind of unfortunate how this kind of played out with you guys having a 200-meter gap between your formation, but so it goes. Okay, so I'm going to have you guys roll initiative as we enter a battle here. Keeping in mind you're actually some distance back. You're actually, let's see. All right, so they're actually about here when things go crazy, and the rest of the group is much further back off the map. So I'm going to make everybody else invisible for the time being.
I never know what to think when you say it's unfortunate, because I always feel like you mean unfortunate for the judge's plans of destroying us all.
In this particular case, I meant unfortunate for the logistics of a virtual tabletop, which can barely handle 200 feet, let alone 600 feet.
Yeah, that does make it a lot harder.
Yeah.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, that's all I meant. Okay, so
well, that's good. I prefer that to being unfortunate for Griffin. So,
what's the old adage of how do you know when you reach the forward edge of the battle area when you find the scout tracks burning?
Yeah. All right. So Scavenus, as the battle begins, you have spotted a pair of archers hidden in the woods. Okay, you have about 0.5 seconds to decide what to do. 0.
He's going to withdraw into the forest to his right. Try to get out of line of sight.
So he's going to run into the forest and make a hide check and drop prone. Okay, so make a hide check, please. We'll see if they've completely lost you. Okay. All right. So they know approximately where you are, you think, but they just currently can't see you because you're laying prone behind bushes. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and take some other shots in the meantime then. So let's see. Scavenus moves very quickly. So just... Okay, what is Griffin's armor class?
Let's see. Pretty good. Not helpful.
Pretty good.
8.
I show 7. Where do you see 8?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. You're right. 7.
Okay.
I confuse hit points and armor sometimes on those charts.
Yeah. Okay, that's 1 hit. Griffin takes 2 points.
Oh, I'm not even seeing these rolls. Am I the only one not seeing them?
No, I'm doing them as blind GM.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just worried that we were having more glitches.
Okay, Griffin takes another 7 points of damage.
So 9 total?
Yep.
All right, he's at -1.
Okay, so he's down?
Yep.
All right, so Griffin goes, "Ah." Okay. So the rest of you guys are 200 paces back, which is about 600 feet, which is just at the basically people look to be about the size of dimes at that range. And so what your group sees is someone falls off their horse and someone else's horse runs into the woods. Okay, and I'm not going to describe what happened, Scavenus, because you dove in. So if you have no line of sight on them, they have no line of sight on you.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
So who's watching? I guess Avro or Agil are up in the front. They're like, looks like trouble up ahead. We call out loudly.
If we're still in the first round of combat.
I mean, we're at the first round of combat, but no one else other than those two is even on the map.
Oh,
So
Okay.
yeah, so no one else is really. I'm. That combat is effectively over unless Scavenus intends to stand up and expose himself and get back on his horse.
No.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Griffin is laying bleeding out, and all the rest of you guys know from up the road is that one of your people has run off into the woods, and one of them is now hidden. It has fallen off his horse. Okay. So Prefect Basilio says, "Oh, does anyone else hear laughing? Laughing? No." Okay. Lady Serena says, "Do you think your friend is okay? That's how my husband hurt himself, falling from his horse. Maybe you should go check on him."
I'll say, ladies and
If
prefect, I recommend you stay here.
Scavenus can yell out what's going on.
600 feet is kind of outside of earshot in the wilderness. That's hard. So you guys hear some. You hear kind of like a da, 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 da. So you can make listen checks to see. Everyone can make listen checks to see if they understand.
Okay.
I want Zahak. I want you to fly up there.
Let's close the distance.
Zahak, take to the air. Keep yourself safe, but fly up there. Fly overhead and see what's going on, and then come back.
He says, "Master, I am absolutely not going to do that. Are you kidding me? There could be archers."
Well, they infrequently target the air. They'll think you're a bird if you fly high.
So he goes flying high, and he flies out. So you see him. He maintains a very high altitude of probably a couple hundred feet. All right. Is anyone else doing anything in the meantime?
I'm suggesting to the ladies that they stay where they're at and stay in the shelter of the wagon.
And I can't hear anything.
Okay.
Oh, where is that? Oh, there it is.
There's definitely trouble ahead, Avro says. In its experience, so
let's close the distance.
I'm trying to do a listen check with Scandara, but it's not. I'm having trouble getting it. Oh, there we are. No? How do you get the dumb thing to roll?
Just
Jonathan,
I'm just going to roll 1 to 20.
click on hear noise.
That's what I was trying. I rolled a 16.
okay. What's your target value?
It said 12.
Okay. So so she says, Scavenus says that I think Scavenus said that Griffin's been hit by archers.
Okay. At that point, the Tiglax mounted up and riding forward.
Move forward.
I recommend can we pause for 1 sec? You guys are super low energy today.
Well,
what's
part of it's because I'm in the wagon and I don't feel like I'm being all that aggressive. Because I'm in the wagon, I can't do anything.
I feel like you've got like the prefect of the Borderlands here with you to impress, and you're being super passive. Is there a particular reason why?
I think we should be riding forward, but I can't. But I would suggest we leave the wagon here and prefectural guards stay here.
Like we're on horses. Like we'll kick our heels in, or you guys are anyway.
Yeah, we can be there. Let's get everybody up there. I say just because if we know if we leave them behind, they'll get ambushed. So might as well get everybody in the battle.
Get off the road though. Spread into a line or something. Because they just entered a kill pocket. Potentially. Okay.
So you guys are all saying very different things. So someone who's tactically in charge? The prefect is looking to you because this is supposed to be your mission that you're taking him on. And so all eyes are upon the Grey Brotherhood for their martial leadership in this moment of peril with the ruler of the Borderlands at hand.
Higlak will take charge.
All right.
And say, Grey Brothers, charge forward. Okay. And tell the guards for the prefect, guard your liege.
Okay. So, whoops, it's doing that stupid thing.
Tyrenius is going to stay in the wagon and cast spells in preservation of the prefect and whoever else is with us there, the matriarch and the rest of them.
I'm going to suggest to Hyapsara that she stay with the wagon.
Are we going to bring the wagon forward, though, slowly, or is it going to pause?
I would leave it there.
I'll leave it there, yeah.
All right. Okay.
No sense in taking our wounded into battle.
All right. So then I see the War Dog, Higlak, Zayadana. So Griffin is down. She's staying back with the wagon. And then these three moving up, right?
Yeah. So Skandara is, she's going to go off-road.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is the people that are not participating, I'm just going to move you guys over here just to get you out of the way.
Yeah. And Avro and Haglor, I think they... At least one of them would have ridden off to, we would have fanned out.
Yep, we're gonna let you fan if you want to fan.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm getting all these guys out of the way so that I can place you at the appropriate location, and then we can go into initiative. Okay, so Griffin is roughly here, and so this will be when you guys get to this spot, we'll basically start the initiative sequence. Okay, so go ahead and fan yourself out however you'd like to be fanned out along this northern perimeter.
Okay.
I remember that you're on horses, so if you don't have riding, you'll need to dismount before you fight. So, and you need at least 10 feet spacing intervals.
What's the movement speed on foot? Oh, never mind. It varies.
Yeah, it's going to vary per person from 60 to 120.
Somebody at 4.5 stone, under 5.
I don't think any of you guys default to that to the fast 120 foot speed now.
Skandara's at 4.3 or 4,332 stone.
So then she's at 120 then.
Okay, she's going to dismount. She's going to leave her horse with the wagons and just dismount.
Okay, so she's dismounted. Okay, got it. Anybody else want to dismount before we start?
Bombor will wait until he gets closer.
Okay. Scavenus Scavenus dismounted because he dove into cover. So his horse is nearby. Okay. It seems like it would be a big pain and not worth it to put all the horses.
Agreed.
So I'm not going to do that unless you guys really want. As we begin, so you guys have fanned out with Zayadana, Higlak, and Agalor on the road, Avro off on the flank, Skandara off on the flank, and then a second rank with Haraeus, Raymond, and Bombor. Bombor, every one of these guys is still on their horses except for Skandara, who has dismounted. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. And you got
Nagalore both have riding, so they can fight from horseback.
right.
Yep.
Okay. And you've got your 2 hunting dogs and your war dogs on the flanks. Okay. So we begin with. Okay. So first up is your hunting dogs. Are they rushing forward? What are they doing?
I don't think we've allocated who controls those.
All right. So they don't have orders right now, so they are delaying.
Okay.
Hunting dog. Oops.
Since Sean has the 2 war dogs and I got Zelicus, do the 3 of you want to each take 2 of the hunting dogs?
Sure. I'll take 2 of the hunting dogs.
Okay. All right. So Skandara, you're up.
All right, she's gonna run this. I think she can double run, right? So she's gonna try to get to this tree line here.
This tree line here?
Yeah, and get behind the trunk.
Okay. Give me a hide check for her.
Is that blind?
Yes, please. Okay. Then Raymond, you're up.
I'm trying to get oriented to this situation here. So, who are we fighting?
You don't know. You're on the road with the prefect, and Griffin was suddenly fell off his horse. Scavenus ran off road and shouted that there's archers. That's all you know. And the prefect and you guys have boldly run forward. The prefect and the rest of the group are
Basically, Higlak said charge.
about 200 feet.
Okay, got it. And I didn't declare casting.
That's okay, Newton. If you wanted to be casting, you could. What did you want
But
to
we all
cast?
started off the map, right? Is that correct?
You
Okay.
started on the edge of the map.
Oh, on the edge of the map.
Yeah, you're on the map.
Yeah,
The edge of the map.
hold on. Yeah. So I am casting. What is it called? Is it blessing? The one that gives every.
Holy blessing?
Oh, is it holy blessing or holy chant? Hold on. I'm coming in cold, so I'm.
All right, Newton. Well, we'll assume that's what you're doing. Okay. So you tell me when you figured it out. We'll move on to the next person.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Zayadana?
Oh, yep. It's bless. Yep.
Holy blessing.
Yep. Bless caster and allies within a 50-foot radius, a +1 to attack throws, damage throws, and morale.
You're not
rolls.
looking at the second edition rules then, Newton. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the first edition. Bless is an OGL spell that was removed from the game. So we're in second edition. You need to be looking at the second edition revised rulebook. It has Holy Blessing is the spell name.
Got it. Thank you.
And it's +1 to hit. It's +1 to hit and +1 to AC. Now it doesn't give a damage bonus anymore.
Okay. Got it. Well, there it is. Everybody's got within the radius +1 to hit.
And what's your radius?
Well, I'm gonna have to open the second edition, but it says 50 feet on this version here.
All right. Let's see. Holy Blessing. Up to 30 allied recipients of his choice within 15 feet.
15. Okay. Oh, so it did change. Wow. In a number of ways. Okay, cool.
Yes. So, I don't know why I just did that. That's not what I was trying to do. Yes. So right there. So that's who's been blessed. So, four of the war dogs: Agalor, Higlak, Zaydana, Bombor, Raymond, and Haraeus. All right, good to go.
And then switch up wherever they move.
Yep.
That sticks with them wherever they move.
Yeah.
Don't stay within.
Yeah.
15.
It's and wherever they move. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Alex, I don't think Scavenus is in the lineup.
Okay. He is now.
May your swords shimmer and your armor reflect the light of Aminar.
Yep.
Then can he take it? If he can see one of the brigands, can he take a shot?
So here's the thing. You don't know if your hiding check succeeded or not. If your hiding check failed and you expose yourself,
Gotcha.
then they're going to see you. And if they're ready, they're going to shoot you. On the other hand, if your hiding check succeeded, you can go ahead and expose yourself and shoot them.
He's considered in heavy cover, correct? Because he's behind a tree trunk as well.
He
would be in heavy cover, so he's going to have a good bonus to his to AC for sure.
He's going to delay.
Okay, he's delaying. Yep. All right. So, Bombor.
All right. Bombor is going to charge forward. He is mounted. How far can he go, Alex?
He can go the whole length of the map.
All right. So he is going to.
All right. Stop when you get to Griffin's body.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the point of at which
Close range fire.
Yeah, which they have short range and they're opening fire on you. So let's see. Okay, now from that one. Help from that one. Yeah, so when you get to here. Okay, so when you get to there, archers on the flank reveal themselves by opening fire on you. So,
Look at the dwarves.
Okay, so those two have revealed themselves, and then okay. So far, you can continue moving.
Okay. Having just taken fire from the two jackasses on his left, he is going to continue his movement this way
Okay.
and get within melee and dismount. Or get within melee range and dismount.
Yep. All right. So as you get here, another brigand archer reveals himself.
Of course she does.
And he actually has a flank shot on you. But still bounces off your
My dwarven awesomeness.
yes. Okay. And then this one also has a flank shot on you. Jesus. All right.
Alex is having, brother luck this time.
Okay.
There you go.
This one reveals
To the
himself.
The tables have
And
turned.
shoots at you.
That a hit. It's AC 6. That's not enough.
Oh. Okay. So this guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. Okay. All right. All right. So Bombor, you have gotten there and you have dismounted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you are in melee range and dismounted. Okay. Next up is this brigand archer who is going to shoot at Bombor from the flank. This is him. This brigand archer here opens fire on Bombor from this direction. Unbelievable. Worst ambush in history.
And they just exposed all of their dudes.
Welcome to the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
This is like our normal play night. Tables.
Right. Except it's us, rolling this horribly versus Alex.
All right, Aguilar, you're up.
The dice have turned.
All right. What is Aguilar's rate of movement on the horse?
150 foot combat, 450 foot wilderness, or 450 foot full speed. So literally the whole map.
And 300
Okay.
charge if he has riding. Right?
No, it would be, sorry, he's on a heavy horse. So it's 180 foot charge, which is tripled because of the being outdoors. So it's 540 foot charge. That's what I'm saying. Like this map, the VTB is just simply too small.
Okay. I don't know if I have line of sight to charge those guys or not, though. Is there somebody else on the other side that was firing? Yeah, there is.
Aguilar right here. So you can see those guys. And
He's going to charge them then.
Okay. So Aguilar goes charging in. All right. And he's got a spear.
Yep.
And mounted. All right. So you get +2 to attack for charge.
That's such a low.
There's the Brotherhood luck.
Does that hit?
And AC 3, that is a hit and a kill. And Archer is cut down and killed. Next.
All right.
Cleave.
You will cleave. You still maintain. Can I assume I move far enough that I can maintain my cleave, my a charge bonus?
Yeah, you get to continue to charge bonus, yes. AC 1 is not enough, so he ducks under your second swing, or he ducks under your second jab. Okay, do we have anybody else at 2? We do not. So I now have my guys at 2, and so they reveal themselves, and they will shoot at the charging Aguilar. Okay, so your AC is reduced by 2 because you're charging. So Aguilar is AC9, so they missed. Bummer.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Gosh, maybe they should start thinking about shooting at the horses or something. Okay. So it's now their hunting dog, Haraeus, War Dog, and Higlak.
Okay. Hunting dog is basically going to Higlak basically says to the hunting dogs, go, kill.
Okay. So, all right. So the hunting dogs come off hold. And so they have a 150-foot combat move. So that is sufficient to get them basically to... Yeah, so they can get...
Combat.
They can even get down to here if they want. So just go ahead and move them where you want on the map.
We are going to send them to here.
Okay.
And how many do I have available to move? 2?
I believe you have 3, right?
3 it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Did we skip the other? There's 6 total, right?
Yeah.
All of them are now, everybody's coming off hold. So we haven't skipped anybody. They were just delaying because they didn't have any orders.
And so they are going to attack the Northern Brigand Archer right
All right,
here.
start with the first one.
All right. I do not have a roll for him. Card.
Zelicus probably works. Although Zelicus...
If we've got a hunting dog in there.
Yeah, grab Zelicus.
All right, Zelicus it is. All right. So dog bite.
AC3 for 3 points. Okay, so Brigand Archers. All right, the archer is hurt but still fighting.
Okay. The next one will bite him as well. He's
Oh.
Okay, so he bites his face off and the guy screams. And so then that hunting dog can step forward 5 and cleave.
right, which he does.
Ah.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So on that one, he does
5 points of damage.
5 points. So he's still up though. All right.
Okay. And then the last hunting dog will step up.
Okay.
And that. Okay. Not quite.
There's 3 other though, right? Or no, they haven't moved yet. Never
No,
mind.
there's 3 others that haven't gone yet. Yep. All right. So who's running those dogs?
Newton's got those 2. Those
All right,
2.
Newton. So Raymond didn't give them orders. He cast a spell. So if they're under Newton, then they're not doing anything.
Okay.
That would be a true statement.
Okay. Yeah, you probably should not put your dogs under command of your casters
All right.
Oh, okay.
because they have to cast.
I was just thinking about sharing out the wealth.
Yeah. All right. So Higlak will be the Hound Master from now on, following this fight, because obviously this fight is in the midst.
Yep.
And Drivis can help once
All right.
he's up too.
So Haraeus, what are you doing?
All right. Haraeus is remaining mounted,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to attack this jackwagon right here.
Okay, so you're not able to charge because you're going into the woods.
Okay. But
So
he
you
can still attack.
You can still get there. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, come on. AC2?
AC2 for 2 points. So he hits, but does not kill the guy.
Okay. Well, at least he gets it.
Okay, very good.
So, by the way, I don't see Avro on the order.
Did he get missed somehow? Is he not in the fight?
Doesn't look like he's in the fight. I don't see him on the list in the round anywhere.
All right. Well, he's up. I just added him, so he can go ahead and act now.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and have Mac because he's got a higher initiative than Higlak does.
Doesn't matter. You're all holding.
Oh, I didn't need to interrupt you. If you're in the middle of something, sorry. Go ahead. I just noticed he wasn't on the roster.
No, it's great.
We're between characters, so it's good. Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Higlak will attack this guy, mounted.
Okay.
Make sure I've got.
So Higlak comes charging in, mounted with +2 to hit.
+2. There it is.
Oh yeah. All right. Higlak is a rider in blood. His sword screams and drinks blood, and so.
He just made that guy a kebab.
All right, so you have 12 temporary hit points as you kebab that guy.
That was with his lance because he's mounted.
Mounted lance. Okay. Oh, it was with lance, so you didn't get the temporary hit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, the temporary hit points.
So now you go ahead and attack the next guy.
All right. And that maintains the charge. There we go.
He is killed as well. Absolute butchery. Okay. Anybody else want to come off of delay on 1?
Well, Ivro's going to run around.
Scavenus.
I'll go ahead, Scavenus.
Scavenus is going to fire his arbalest at the brigand archer that's in that lone tree.
This guy here? Yep. Okay, so you kind of, yep. Okay, you miss him. He has cover, you have cover. So he has been missed. Okay. And Avaro?
I can't see that the way this is zoomed in. How far is that?
That is 52 feet.
62, 63
Okay.
feet.
So he has plenty of movement to get over and run into combat. He can't charge.
Correct.
He's going to run over this way to where Aguilar is.
Okay. And then what? Does he want to go into the woods?
I guess if I can.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't. I've got somebody. Well, that's Horaeus. Okay. Yeah. Do I have to dismount then?
No, you don't have to dismount, but you just can't charge your cavalry
Right.
through woods.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll come in here, and then I'm going to go after one of the brigands.
All right.
And then the next one.
Yep.
That's the wrong guy. Hang on.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you killed him. Boom. So then you can swing your horse over here.
Not so lucky that time.
No, I miss. Okay. All right. Anybody else want to come off of delay on 1? No one? No one else wants to act?
All my guys are out.
Everyone's acted? I mean, I still see Zayadana sitting here.
Yeah,
Zayadana Gandara sitting there.
Gandara's
Zayadana moves forward. She can't get there in a single combat, so she'll double move forward.
But she's mounted.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that she has riding proficiency, though. She does not. So she can ride forward and dismount if you want. Or
Yep, we'll do that. Yep, she'll do that.
To where, Newton?
To where Higlak is.
Okay, so she rides up to where Higlak is, and she just... Okay.
And Skandara's already moved. She's hiding.
That's right. Skandara's already moved. Okay, and Castanus, he's back with the wagon, right?
He's back with the wagon.
All right. So, At this point, at 1 on their turn from off map, come arriving at a gallop. The Brigand Cavalry. Okay. All right. And that is the end of the round. We will jump into the next round.
So walk me through the dogs thing, because I didn't see that in the rulebook that I was just trying to find. How do we do we have to assign them to somebody for the entire battle, or how do the orders work?
Someone has to give them orders that they consider to be their handler. So,
So hey,
you're welcome to have anyone you want to be the handler, but you have to just say this is, who they're listening to right now.
I think Raymond, now that he's already cast his spell, he can bring all those dogs forward with him on this next in round 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And we can fix that allocation next battle.
Oops. Okay, so this guy here. Okay, so this guy here reveals himself. It's not a surprise or anything. It's just he just came into line of sight when Avro went charging in, and so he attacks Avro. AC 9 is a hit on Avro for 7 points. So Avro takes a hit.
Just a flesh wound.
And then this guy here reveals himself to shoot at Zeodana. Misses. And finally, this one here reveals himself to shoot at Zeodana. Misses. Okay. All right. So that was from last round. So we go to the next round. Anybody casting?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right. Zeodana, you're up.
All right. She's dismounted. Is there? Okay. Who's the closest enemy to her in that wood line?
There's 2 guys right
Cavalry
down here.
behind you.
There's cavalry
Yep,
to up,
right there.
yeah.
Yep.
And then there's archers down here.
Yep. Oh. Got it. Interesting. So she'll do a combat move to this cavalry person there. Let me see. Can she make it?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And she is going to attack.
Okay.
She's
So
got a
she's running in close. This guy is on is wearing plate mail armor, is carrying a shield. Seems he really knows how to sit on a horse. His horse is barded.
Oh, wow.
His horse is wow. This is pretty intense. Interesting. Okay, well, she is going to attack, and she's got a magic sword now, right? So let me see if that's.
Yep, she does.
And we don't know too much. Oh, okay. So she's just going to attack. And we know that it's at least a +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to add a +1 there because I don't see that. Okay. Oh,
All right. All right. So, despite the aid of her magic sword and her bless, her attack bounces off the armor of her enemy. Okay. All right. Then I have a break. Okay. So, so this brigand cavalry is going to now move. So he goes 50 feet, and then 50 feet, and he attacks with his lance on Raymond.
Ooh.
Oh! Whoa! All right. So Raymond, the cavalryman, comes charging down the road and hits you on your horse for 11 points of damage. An absolutely brutal hit that would have killed a normal man. Only your heroic skills and the blessings of Aminar enabled you to survive. You bring your shield up at the last moment.
ooh.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We have a hunting dog down here.
Hunting dog is going to basically at Higleck's direction. Hunting dog is going to attack this brigand down here.
Which brigand? Okay,
This
you're
guy.
going. Got it.
Right
Okay,
there.
so he goes running down there. Okay.
Oh, damn, that was almost a 17.
Oof. Okay. I see a Haraeus.
All right, and Haraeus, seeing cavalry coming in the midst, is going to charge this cavalryman.
Okay. So you're charging him. Very good. Okay.
So that is +2 and +1 for the bless, right?
Yes.
That's right.
No, not enough. Bounces off his heavy chain. His lamellar. Okay. Hunting dog. This hunting dog here.
Okay, is going to come down and attack this
Yep.
archer. There we go.
All right. So the archer is badly wounded by the attack and is reduced. Falls back to one knee, bleeding heavily. Okay. We have a war dog way up here.
That is.
Raymond, those are with you.
What? Those are all with me. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I can. Actually, I haven't gone yet. So
So you still haven't given them any. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So they're just delaying. They're waiting to see what's up. Okay. All right. That's it for your 6s. I have some 6s. So this brigand archer drops his bow, steps forward, and attacks with his short swords on the dog. Misses. And then this brigand archer, he is going to shoot Higleck from the flank. Misses. Jeez. Okay. Going to 5. I see a Scandora, an Aguilor, is up on 5.
With Scandara, when she's in the woods and she thinks she's hidden, can she move in the woods and maintain her hidden?
No, if you move, you get revealed.
Oh, okay. So she is going to.
I think she can backstab that cavalryman, can't she?
She's not going to run out into the open with a bunch of cavalry still out there unengaged. She has very strong self-preservation. Not into melee. So what she's going to do is she's going to ready to shoot any cavalryman who exposes a flank to her. Wait,
Okay.
And does ambush? Wait, no. Does backstab have to be a flank?
You need rear, not.
Okay. So crud. Yeah, she'll wait for a rear, or if one of them actually charges her. If one charges her, she'll shoot it. But
Works for me.
that, yeah. And I need to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Keep playing.
Okay. Yep.
So I believe that when the Tyrannius sees the cavalry jump into the trail here ahead of him, and he sees our forces coming under heavy attack by cavalrymen, he's going to call out something to the rest of the party that's back with the wagon.
Right.
So I would be yelling to the guardsmen that are back with the rest of us, like, we need to get a few of you guys up there to provide support.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know.
Yep.
And I guess where I am, I don't think I have range on to be able to offer much support.
Prefect Basilio says, "What? No, there's more coming. There's more coming. I can hear them. There's more coming. Nobody go anywhere. There's more coming."
I don't know if we should listen to him or not.
Yeah, nobody does. It's all very confused. Let's see. Scandara is holding. Agalor, what are you doing?
Let me track him down. Where is he?
He's down.
He's down there.
Yep.
He is in the open, and goodness, I gotta zoom in so I can see who's all buried in these trees because it's really hard to see people.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get across there? I don't know that I have a good charge, do I? To the cavalry.
No, because there's shrubbery in the way. Yeah.
A shrubbery.
You have a charge on this guy if you want.
Back up there?
Guy. Yeah.
Back up to the guy with Raymond?
Let's see. Yeah, you could charge that guy from the rear if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to do that and try to take him out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you get +2 to hit, plus an additional 2 from being in the rear, +4 to hit. Okay, so you did 5 points. Now you have a spear used in a charge, does an additional D6 points of damage.
Oh, I should have used that before, but I guess I killed the other guy.
It didn't matter, yeah.
Oh, I didn't kill one of them. I missed the other one. Oh, sorry. That wasn't the right roll. What am I doing wrong here?
It's /roll 1d6.
Yeah. Not /R. Well, 3 more points.
That kills him. Ah, he falls dead. All right, so your spear guts him from behind. His spine is shattered. He slumps off the horse for a moment. He's like, I can't feel and then he's dead. Okay, that was good.
Nice.
So I've got some 5s now, so let me do them. So this brigand archer here drops his bow and arrow and attacks with his short swords. He misses, though. Okay. Then this brigand archer here shoots at Higlak. Oh, there it is. Hits Higlak for 5. So Higlak drops to 17 hit points as an arrow gives him a flesh wound near his armor. Okay, then. We did that one. We did. Oh, we haven't done this one yet. Yeah. Okay. So this one attacks. Oh, is luck changing? AC7 on Avro. Avro charged, did he not?
I don't think Avro could because cavalry can't charge into the woods.
Yeah,
You're right. So he didn't charge. So he's not
He's
doesn't
too
have the
far into
AC
the
bonus.
woods.
Yep. So he's okay. So it missed him. All right, we go to 4s. We got some hunting dogs that are still waiting for Raymond, but Raymond is up on 4, so he can give orders.
All right. Let's see here. All right. All
Hamstring.
right. Yeah, let's go. Hold on. I gotta zoom in here. Okay. I call him. Just pick the nearest. Sorry. Go ahead and sick the nearest enemies. I just call them. I just send them out.
Okay, nearest?
Yeah.
All right.
Nearest.
Looks like that's going to be these guys then. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Good.
So we got your hunting dog and your war dog both get to go. So we'll do the hunting dog first. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Use a Zealous, Newton. That's probably the easiest one to roll with.
And I'm still on horseback?
It's a horse.
No, I know,
yes,
but
you're still on horse, yes.
yeah, that's what I want to make because I wasn't knocked off or anything like that. Okay.
Well, do you have riding proficiency? I assumed you did since you hadn't dismounted, but maybe you do not.
I do not know.
Oh, okay. So you actually needed to make a saving throw versus paralysis to avoid being knocked off your saddle from being hit.
Okay. So hold on.
Yeah. So you are prone.
Okay. And then so in that case, I use my I guess half my movement to stand up.
You use your movement to stand up. Okay.
The full movement. Okay. And I can't get on the horse then. Okay.
You can use your combat action to get back on the horse.
Or you can attack with, not on horseback. You don't have riding.
No, but I'm not in range of anybody.
Right.
So I'll use my combat action to get on the horse, so that way I can move towards an enemy at least.
Great. All right. So did you want to attack with your war dog and your hunting dog, Derek?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
and what's their bonus?
Well, hunting dog just used Zealous.
You should be able to click on their sheet. They're in your.
And then the war dog.
I feel so rusty. Let's see here.
Yeah, you guys. Do you not see that where it says war dog as part of your party?
Let me see. I see.
There's Tyrenius, Toothy, Wagon, War Dog, Zahak, Zelicus, Seadana.
Oh, I actually don't even see war dog in there.
No, I don't see War Dog in there.
Okay. Do you see him now?
No.
Yeah, he just popped up.
On the.
Jonathan, what happened to your mic?
Okay. Yep. We'll found it. I see it now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Cool. So I will roll the bite. Let's go. Boom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So AC8 is a hit for 3 points of damage on the brigand caliber.
Now that's a loyal dog right there.
Right, it snarls and leaps up. Okay, we also have a hunting dog attacking this guy.
All right, and let me open the thing here. Okay, there's no hunting dog. There's only dog under terrier.
Use Zealous. That one works. The under terrier might work as well.
Is it easier to bring down the horses?
They're barded. So I don't know.
All right, so I'm gonna do the dog under terrier. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Oh.
Okay, so you missed. All right, so we have a Scavenus also at 4.
Scavenus is going to fire his arbalest at that same brigand that's in the lone tree.
Okay. Miss. All right. This guy down here, my brigand archer at 4. He kills a dog. All right, the dog gives out a horrible yelp as it is gutted by a pair of swords that strike right through that spot where normally it really likes to get scritched because it makes its leg bounce.
Come on. That's vicious, Alex. I love it.
Oh, dude, for real?
All right, the second attack, the cleave to murder the other dog, doesn't work. But the guy is like, good dog, come here. All right, let's see. So I have this brigand cavalry leader is going to attack the dog with his lance. It's +1 to hit because it's higher elevation. And he hits AC 3 for 4 points.
If it's a hound, it has AC 4.
Hunting dogs have AC 2.
I'm just looking at Zelicus.
Zelicus
has parting
because he has armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that hunting dog is down to 1 hit point. All right. We go down to 3s now. So we have the hunting dog down here in the south is at 3. We have Avero's at 3. And then we have the hunting dog that's up here in the north is at 3.
All right. The hunting dog up here is going to come down and attack this wounded brigand archer.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So that archer goes down just as he's finished killing his friend. The dog leaps in, and so now that dog can cleave.
And he shall.
I'll
take that.
That one. Okay. All right, and then the hunting dog up north. That's Newton's hunting dog.
Yep. All right. And the hunting dog uses which stats?
I guess you guys can't see the hunting. You can attack with Zelicus's stats for the time being. I'm not sure why the hunting dogs aren't showing up for you, but I'll try and figure it out.
Okay. All right. Cool. Boom.
Oh, they're under friendly NPCs. That's why, instead of player characters.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get them moved up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. There it is.
Yeah. Okay, so I missed your roll there. And okay, so he hit.
Okay. All right.
Was it right? Oh no, was that you? Zelicus Red Bloodhound attacking? All right, where did you move behind you?
Oh, well, they were attacking the closest.
That's right. Yeah, closest. So that is a miss then, AC 4. Okay. All right. He is missed. So then I have a brigand archer at 3, and he will shoot at Higlak from the flank.
My hit.
AC 8 on Mr. Higlak is a hit for 6. He's down to 11 hit points.
Might be about time to pull out Draw Blood Drinker and get your hit points back up.
Right.
Okay, and
I think you have a potion of healing too, Higlak, that we bought long ago.
all right, Higlak, you're up at
Used it, I
2.
don't think.
All
Well,
right.
Avero's going to go on 3 also.
Okay. Higlak is going to go ahead and charge this archer here. And he will use Blood Drinker. If he can use it mounted, Alex.
Yeah, of course. You can use the sword mounted.
All right.
You're going to have to drop your spear, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
+2, +1.
Yeah, you butchered him. Okay. So,
Okay. And I'll let you tell me what my temporary hit points are.
Oh, 14.
Nice. That actually brings him back up to full health, at least temporarily.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. All right, I have a whole bunch of 2s.
Well, Avro still wants to go on his 3, so he's going to attack
all
one
right,
of the brigands that he's in the bushes with. In
Indeed.
the trees.
There we go.
That is a hit and a kill. So he has killed one of the brigand archers.
All right, he will do it again, hopefully.
Yes, he does. He kills him.
Nice.
Trot forward and cleave on another guy.
Oh,
Oh,
All right. And he is also killed. All right. So he has just massacred the archers.
Well done, sir.
Okay. Amazing. Okay. Well. Okay, this archer here. Well, I guess he'll shoot at Avro, who's just exposed himself. Doesn't matter. Okay. And, this one here also shoots at Avro. Oh, there it is. Oh, for 4 points on our hero. It was down to 6 hit points now. Okay. And now I have 3 cavalry that get to go. At 2, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're going to start with the one that is not engaged. What can he see? Oh, he's got a charge on Avro, and he will take it.
do I have
So
a reach on him, or is that just flank?
That's just flank.
Okay.
You're saying, what do you say? Oh, that's right. Sorry. That's not the guy that has that guy is engaged by Heraeus. The other one is the one that's not engaged, and he does not have line of sight on. No. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, what this guy's going to do then is he's going to go charge the dog over here.
Row.
Okay. So he goes to here, charges the dog. Five. Oh, I used the wrong die. So, but I get an additional D10 from Lance. All right. So that dog is massacred, gives out a horrific yelp, and is discarded like chaff. And then he rolls forward to cleave into the second one. Yeah, does an additional D10. Oh, War Dog is butchered by the cavalry charge. And then at that point, he'll come and cleave onto this guy.
That, I think, is a rear shot. Oh, he's in. No, never mind. He's in melee. I can't shoot. Never mind.
And you've got trees in the way anyway.
Oh, okay. Oh, they block. Okay. It's hard to tell exactly.
All right. So, yep, that has killed that dog. All right. And then he advances here, having massacred all of the canines. Fantastic. Okay. That now frees this guy up to no longer be engaged. And so he can charge somebody. And he can see Zelicus. So he will charge Zelicus. Or not. Is that Zelicus? Sorry. Heraeus, rather.
I was about to say, Zelkus is a dog, man.
Yeah. No, I'm just confused. All right. So now you're on a horseback as well, right?
Yes, Reyes is mounted.
All right.
those guys clearly not dog runners.
AC6, that does not hit.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use my hoofs as well and attack your horse with my hoofs. Okay. So your horse has taken 5 points of damage. I've made note of it. It gives out a great cry of pain.
How many hit points do horses have?
Medium horses have about 14 hit points.
Okay.
So we did that brigand cavalry. So now this brigand cavalry here, and he attacks.
I was about to say you can't charge.
Nope. AC 5 is not enough.
No, it is not.
Okay. Did him. Okay. Did Haglack. All right. So we have remaining war dog up here. Remaining hunting dog up here, which I believe are all under Newton's command.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Bombor.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Bomber's been sitting down here on initiative 0, going, dang it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to roll for the bandit cavalry leader, so let me see where he is. All right, so he's so I'm going to go ahead and take the bandit cavalry leader's attack at this point, and he is going to attack Haraeus. That's a hit. He does 9 points to Haraeus.
Oof.
So Haraeus.
Is he the southern one? This guy?
Yes. Okay. So, all right. So now go ahead. War dog, hunting dog, Bombor. That's all that's left.
Newt, you're up.
All
They just
right,
had
yep.
orders to charge, right?
All right. All right. Because a bunch of folks just died.
Bunch of doggies.
Yeah, but it's sad to say, but they sacrificed for the brothers.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a wall of doggy heroes too.
Yeah, clearly.
Put their collars up.
Right.
Okay, are the 2 remaining dogs down here? Yep, hunting dog.
No, they're up here, Newton.
Those have been attacked. Yeah,
Top
you're
of the
up
screen.
on the top.
Yeah. So they are just continuing to attack the nearest peoples, which is here.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Attack.
It's good because they're disrupting the cavalry.
They are.
So.
They are. Yeah. Preventing those charges. Yeah.
The hunting dog so close to that 22. Oh man. For real. All right. Now hunting dog, which will be Zelicus again, because
AC 10.
That's a good hit with the hunting dog. Awesome. Okay. So, all right. He is still in the fight, but took a fierce bite on his leg and is hurt. Bombor?
Hey, who moved those guys? The hunting dogs or the dog, war dog and hunting dog?
I did.
Okay.
All right, Bombor's going to attack this brigand archer.
Okay.
I would have put 1 on each cavalry to tie up the cavalry, not 2 on 1.
But he ordered them to charge the closest.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I did.
Their dog.
And honestly, that's about as best as we can do. I mean, we're not beast handlers. So
Right.
Oh, that's fine.
And Alex, he's going to charge.
Who is?
Bombor.
Bombor's in melee already. They're right in front of him.
No, he just moved from up here.
Oh, I see. You just charged in. Okay, got it. Yep. All right, so you're +2.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks. Good thing he doesn't have a spear, right?
Right? I mean, he's got a +1 mace.
Yeah. All right. His awesome charge unfortunately fails. And okay, we go to the next round. So at this point, Terenius, I want you to give me a 2d6 reaction roll because you're the only one who said what to do that contradicts the prefect's orders to stay there. So we're going to see if they listen to you due to your authoritative wizardly Grey Brotherhoodness, or if they're like, yeah, we're going to stay with the prefect. All right, what's your charisma?
I rolled as a war dog. I don't know why.
I don't know why. What's your charisma there, Ternius?
Let me find myself. It is a 10.
10. Okay, so you got a 9. All right, so let's see. 9. It's neutral. Yeah, I'm going to say that is not enough to override their orders from their prefect. So they are not. Okay. We will roll for initiative for this round. Any spell casting?
Shucks. You know what? I think Zayadana will risk a spell casting.
Okay, Zayadana is doing a spell casting. Got it. All right. So you now outnumber the enemy, so they get to go first on ties now. So my bandit leader is going to attack Haraeus. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes.
Damn.
Yes. Big 12 points on Haraeus, dropping him to -5.
Dude, Haraeus. Gosh, darn it.
He's taking some heavy hits.
Yeah. So Haraeus goes down. Oops. And I will trample across his body. So there.
Of course you will.
Okay. And then also I have a brigand archer who is being savaged by dogs. He drops his bow and attacks with swords, but he misses. Okay, that's it for my 6s. We now have Avaro, Aguilar, and Haraeus. Oh,
Well, not a Haraeus anymore.
yeah. Okay. Yep, so Aguilar and Avaro.
Okay, just a sec. Let me zoom into them. Avro's going to charge the brigand archers to his southeast.
Okay.
So he's going to zip down there.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You get another D6 of damage because it's a charge.
Oh, sure.
All right.
So 6 points.
Yep, he's killed. So,
You cleave to the next one. Same thing.
he is just outside of cleave range, 5 foot, unfortunately. I moved you 5 feet, and he was still a little bit too far out.
Even with the spear? Okay.
You know what? I'll say it's good enough. It's good enough. It's you're on a horse, so go with a spear. Go for it.
Nice.
All right. He is also killed. Okay.
He's killed 5 archers in 2 rounds.
Yeah. So Aguilar.
Aguilar does not. I don't think I have charge to fit line of sight to the cavalry.
No, he doesn't.
So
You can still get there without a charge.
Yeah.
Which would keep your AC intact.
yeah.
Help out Zayadana.
Where is Zayadana right now?
Okay.
She's down there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's that symbol on the cavalry there?
That's
Well, that's
not
Haraeus.
That's Haraeus'
Oh.
body.
Or
Oh.
got trampled.
Oh, so sad. All right, I'm going to come in and target this one in the flank.
Okay, so he's not engaged by anyone, so he'll just be able to automatically change facing when you move in. Just so you know,
Well, none of them.
nobody's engaged.
He's also the one who's wounded, though. I think he's been gnawed on pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Or is that another
Okay.
one? I'm confusing it.
So you can ride to him. You can't charge. Good.
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Okay. Okay, make your attack.
Nice.
Oh, let's see what that hits. AC 8 for 6 points. Yep, that takes him out. He is killed. You get a
Righteous. No,
All right.
that's not going to do it.
Yeah, that misses. The cavalry leader parries your blow. You will pay for that, he says. Okay, now we go to 5s. I have a brigand archer at 5 who has bomb bore breathing down his neck. He attacks bomb bore. Misses. And that is it for my 5s. So you guys have a Raymond, a Scavenus, a Zayadana, all on 5, and a hunting dog. This hunting dog, in fact, I think that's Newton's hunting dog.
All right.
Yeah, have the hunting dogs attack first.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Keep
Hunting dog.
attacking that guy.
All right, let's go. And boom.
Okay. Misses. Very sad. Then Raymond.
All right, let's see. Raymond will ride towards over where Zayadana is.
All right. So Raymond has now ridden. And then you want to dismount when you get there?
And dismount. That's right. Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, and I guess I'm that was my full move, so I can't attack. Okay.
Right. Okay. Scavenus.
Scavenus is going to shoot at that cavalryman that's engaged with the 2 dogs. So he has precise shooting. I guess he can shoot into that.
Absolutely, he can. Yes. All right. He misses. Okay. Zayadana.
It's on Yep, she's casting Bane Rune on her weapons against I guess humans.
Okay. She gets +2 to hit and damage against humans. War Dog up here, still on this brigand cavalry leader.
Which one is the leader? I thought I was engaged with the leader.
There's the leader of the cavalry, there's the leader of the archers, and then there's the overall leader.
Okay.
Oh. The one who killed Haraeus is the overall leader, right?
That's the brigand band leader, correct?
Yeah. Sounds like they play music.
I know.
Mary Tippins.
When I first read that, I was like, it took me a moment, a double take.
All right, you got a war dog here, guys. He's
I think it's Newton's, right?
Yep, Newton. Let's go.
All right, yep, let's go.
Attack him.
Boom. You attack, let's go. Boom. Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Oh.
It's for 4. All right, the cavalry leader's looking pretty battered. He's getting chewed up by these dogs. Okay, Bombor.
Okay. Bombor is going to attack the brigand archer in front of him.
Okay.
And miss
Oh,
miserably.
all right. Yeah, not enough range to charge. Not engaged, but can't charge. That sucks. Can't charge. She's over there. He's over there. Oh, this is really annoying. All right. All right. Well, I have a brigand cavalry at 3, and I guess what he will do is charge that guy there to help his boss out. All right. So he kills the war dog
No.
and cleaves forward. Kills the hunting dog. And then cleaves forward.
I turn to Zelkus and say, "Aren't you glad you're on the wagon with me, boy?"
Zellicus would like to bark in agreement, but he can't because of all the terrible wounds to his vocal cords that you've left him with.
I don't leave him with those.
All right, we got some hunting dogs. We got hunting dogs down at 2.
Oh,
All
the
right.
Skandar's at 3.
These two down here.
Oh, Skandar at 3 and a hunting dog at 3. And
Skandar is rather annoyed that all of her schemes came to nothing and she's wasted a couple rounds, but oh well. So she'll advance to this tree, I think. And she's going to shoot the... Whoops, I can't see the... Wait, that didn't work. I'm trying to move her to here. I can't seem to move her. And she wants to shoot that wounded cavalry leader who appears to be pointing in the wrong direction. Oh, no, that was the other guy. She's going to shoot the wounded cavalry leader.
Okay, so she's going to shoot the cavalry leader.
What's the range on that?
To have. But you got to be here because you can't.
Oh, that's
through.
That's fair. That's fair.
But you got
medium
line of sight
range.
now.
Yeah, I think it's medium range, 90 feet. Okay.
Yep.
So that's a -2.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
There you go.
oh, nowhere. She emerges. Arrow goes flying across. The cavalry leader is looking. He's turned to his friend. He's like, "Thanks for dealing with those dogs. Now on to..." An arrow just goes right through his face, and he falls dead.
Nice.
Oh, and then so I guess they'll cleave onto the next guy.
Good job.
Yeah, she will.
And I think she gets a flank shot on him, doesn't she?
He does. +2. Or +1, rather, from flank.
Oh, so -1 net.
And he charged.
He did charge, yeah. So
+1 net.
+2 for the flank, and then yes, and then an additional +2 because he charged.
And then a -2 for long, medium range. So +2 net. Okay.
+2 net, yeah.
AC 6.
AC 6 is what you needed.
Oh, nice.
So he takes 3. All right. He is hurt badly by that.
Now, since she was never in his line of sight, does she get an extra die roll on that because she's a thief?
Let's see. No, because she is not in his rear, so he is not considered vulnerable.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. Well, we go to 2 now, and I have a brigand archer and a brigand. Oh, actually, we haven't done. Have we done the hunting dog at 3 yet?
Have not.
Okay, so hunting dog at 3 down here.
All right. Hunting dog at 3 is going to come up from behind. And
So they're engaged by Bombor in the front.
right.
Yep, that's clever. Good.
So is that a +2?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a hit.
There it
And a
is.
kill.
Nice.
All right.
And so cleave
Make a
on
cleave.
friggin' archer. And
All right. That archer is wounded but not killed. But he's like, "What the? They've got a flanking force of dogs." All right.
let the dogs out.
Okay. I've got Brigand cavalry here. And he is going to charge into the rear of Agalor. Guess I should put his face in correctly. All right. Coming at you at +4, Agalor. Bam!
Oh,
Awesome. All right. Extra D10. 9 points total.
it's down to 4.
Agalor's down to 4. And then my horse is also going to hoof attack your horse. Miss. And... All right, so Agalor's horse takes 3 points. Okay. Higlak. And
we've got another hunting dog that has not gone.
we do. Last hunting dog.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and have him come in and nail that. Archer. Is that a +2 on that guy or no?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Can dogs charge?
Yeah.
Oh,
He kills him.
nice.
All right. He is torn to pieces. Okay.
All right. So Higlak is going to come up here and then charge.
You can't. You can move, but you can't charge because you change directions.
Okay. But he can't charge through the horses, right?
You can charge through one friendly, but not like a whole line of friendly.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Too many things in the way. All right, so he'll attack. Let's get some blood drinker on this guy.
That count as a flank?
Who's he attacking? The bandit leader? Yeah, that's a flank because the bandit leader is facing Agalor right now.
So that's a +1 for the flank.
+2 for flank.
Nice. That might actually hit.
AC 9?
AC 9.
9 is a hit for 9 points. Good hit.
Nice.
Okay. Rah!
Help my dogs. If you killed my brother.
All right. Next round then. And any casting? Okay.
Just aspersions.
Bro is up. Avaro the Unstoppable. What's he doing?
He's suffering the same problems of charge accessibility, so he's gonna just, I don't know, can I get in there into combat?
You can just, go trot over there like that. And he'll turn to face you.
Well, I guess I can't pile on the other guy, huh?
No, because there's a horse here and a horse here. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's gonna go all out.
Okay.
We're on the cusp of he doesn't want to lose anything further.
Exactly. All right, Avaro.
Avaro does his roll. Oh,
not enough.
Not enough.
Okay, bounces off his.
So close.
Okay, the hunting dog down here has no targets. Higlak hasn't given him any new orders yet, so he's hanging out.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right. Oh, okay. I've got actually a cavalry at 5 who's up. Oh, you're too close to charge.
Avaro's mounted, right?
Yeah, he's mounted. Yeah.
So should my horse be doing something?
Your horse only gets to attack if you charge.
Okay, I see.
And so far, every time you guys have charged, you've killed whatever you hit, and so
sure,
it hasn't mattered. All right. Oh gosh, darn it! I really wish he had somebody he could charge, but he doesn't. So, all right. Well, he will ride over here and come in to attack. Row from the rear. All right. Nothing. Okay. And I have another brigand cavalry here at 5, and he attacks Avaro from the front. Oof. AC 7 on Avaro is not a hit. Not enough. Okay. Bounces off his armor. All right. Skandara, you're up.
So if Skandara was to charge this nearest cavalry, would it turn to face? Mm-hmm. It would?
No. He's engaged now.
He's engaged, yeah.
Okay. So she'll I don't think she wants. Well, actually, she's going to be hit by them regardless, so she'll just charge in. Can you charge backstab?
Yeah.
All right, she's going to charge backstab.
So she drops her bows and comes rushing in behind. All right. So you get +4 to hit from the backstab, +2 from the charge, +6 total.
Oh.
Oh, man.
She tripped over a root running or something.
All right. Yes.
From 20 to 1 in the blink of the eye.
At least she did line up a backstab.
Yeah.
All right. So, Scavenus, what do you want to do, man? You're here.
Scavenus is going to take a 5-foot step up here so that he can see that cavalry that Skandara just tried to backstab.
He's going to precise shoot backstab.
And he's going to precise shoot it.
Yep. Okay. All right. So he hits AC 4. He gets +4 to hit because he's attacking from the rear, but -4 for precise shooting. So it works out to no net. And then +1 for the blessed, but the guy is AC 6, so he misses. Tragic. All right, almost hits, but it bounces off his armor. Higlak.
All right. Higlak is going to attack the cavalryman in front of him. And as he's swinging the blade, dogs on me.
Okay, awesome. So then your dog's down here. One of them. Yep. All right. So this dog will come off hold at the end of your round and come running up to help. Okay.
All right. And so.
So he misses, but you do have a dog getting a flank, getting a rear attack on the brigand band leader.
+2.
Oh.
Wow, he did. He got a hit. Okay. So
Nice.
brigand band leader's hurt. Okay. Ouch. All right. Let's see. Zeadana at 4 with Bane Rune and Bless. So she's at a total +3 to hit and +2 damage.
Yeah.
All right. No, actually, there's a plus for the sword, which I don't think is not on her character sheet yet. Then the Bane Rune, yeah. So it should be a total of +4.
And she's attacking the guy from the rear, so it's +6.
All right. Let's do that. All right.
Oh.
Nice.
So she does 3 points to him behind with her blades. Oh, but actually goes up to 6 points because she gets +2 from Bane Rune and +1 from the
Yep.
Brutality.
Oh. Boom.
Yep. All right. Awesome. Okay, well, the brigand band leader is up next, and Aguilar is looking really hurt, so he is going to attack Aguilar. Hits AC 6 on Aguilar's 9. Not enough. Oh, that was the moment he really needed to get a hit, and he did not get the hit he needed. Okay. All right, Aguilar, you're up, and Raymond, you're up.
All right. Raymond is going to attack the same person that Zeadana attacked.
Yep, the band leader. Okay.
Yep.
Right, he does sound like a musician. Ugh.
Yeah, I was like,
It's a band of brigands.
It makes sense, but it's still, it's funny how words evolve, right?
I know.
oh, okay.
Raymond misses. Okay. Aguilar.
All right, he rolls. Oh,
Oh, everybody lives to fight again another day. All right, the second hunting dog comes rushing up to help.
Yep. And that's a +2. Ooh.
These dogs.
Yeah, that's a hit. Okay. So,
The dogs are hurting, but they're bringing it too.
oh man! All right, the brigand band leader falls off the horse as the dog leaps up, knocks him off, and tears his throat out.
Nice.
All right. So, give me a sec here, because I need to make a morale check.
Yeah.
Check. Okay. So. Oof. Oh, all right. So the last two brigands throw down their weapons and raise their hands and surrender.
Medic!
Yeah.
So let's start with Haraeus.
Okay.
So Haraeus is at -5 out of 16. So he's at -2. He has a D8 hit dice. That makes it +2. He has a heavy helm +4. Let's see. Laying on hands +5. Healing proficiency +7.
And he also doesn't he have the comfrey or whatever on him?
No, but we are restocked with horsetail, so we have additional +2.
So that makes it +9, but then -3 because he was treated within 1 turn of injury. So overall, you're at +6. D20 +6 for Haraeus.
D20 +6.
Yep.
6.
16. Okay. And give me a D6 roll.
Oh.
Oof. Okay. So he's in shock. He has 1 hit point. He needs a night of bed rest. And a hideous puncture scar is worsened by the deformation of spongy facial bone under the shock of the penetration that hit him. He is now gruesomely scarred, -5 reaction rolls with normal people, etc.
Oh, that's great for a paladin.
Yes, we can call him an ex-handsome Nietzschean man.
Good thing we're going to the Shrine of the White Lady.
Well, that handles. Well, we're not sure if that handles physical deformation.
Well, we do have, we have the
rather than
matriarch with us,
spiritual
though.
deformation.
The matriarch can do restore life and limb or whatever the proper term.
Right, you can.
Okay.
It's handy having a very high level priestess with us.
Yes. Okay. And then we got to roll for Griffin as well, yes?
He's at -1 and has no con bonus.
-1, no con bonus, D8 hit dice. So he's going to be 2 points better than the other guy was. So he's at +8.
Come on, Demon Slayer.
If we use the horsetail too.
Yeah, with the horsetail. Yeah.
So 13.
Okay. All right. So he is critically wounded. He will die unless healed to 1 hit point within the day. That's no problem because he's only at -1. So you can get him up to that with your stick of staff. He will need a week of bed rest. And a puncture has ruined one of his hands.
Ruined.
Yes.
That's kind of a strong word there. Ruined.
As in, the bone is so shattered and everything is torn apart and it needs to be amputated. Or it can hang there as like a blank, limp, sluggish thing. Your choice.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he prefers sluggish thing.
Griffin's loyalty drops by 1. This is loyalty Drops by 1. Down to 0. Okay. Both of them will need to make loyalty rolls down the road. All right. That is a good stopping point. That was a brutal ambush, but it was less brutal than it would have been if you didn't have someone up ahead to warn you. So
Agreed. Yeah, if the whole group had been in archer range, that would have been bad.
Well, they would have been shooting at the prefect.
Yeah.
That would have been bad too. Yeah, I'm curious about these guys. Are these just bandit leaders, or are these bandit leaders working for House Dracomir or somebody else?
Well, they're not bandit leaders because you.
I'm sorry, bandits. I'm sorry, we killed the bandit leader, but I mean, are these bandits?
Yeah, you can bring it.
Are these bandits?
Well,
or
we can do
We'll
that
find that out.
interrogation next session. That's right. Yeah, you've got 2 captured prisoners.
I'm just posing the question.
Yeah. You've got 2 captured prisoners as well as 6 captured medium war horses.
War horses will come in handy.
Yeah, that's the real treasure.
No, man, the real treasure is the friends you make along the way.
Say that to our doggies.
Yeah, did any dogs survive?
The
Yeah,
friends we leave
2 of them.
behind.
We have 2 hunting dogs still alive.
All right. So the dogs are in a state of terrible grief from the loss of their pack members. And so they sit over the corpses of their friends and they howl and howl and howl. It's very sad.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe we can give them a
Priestess
good cremation or something.
looks distraught, like maybe she needs to. She's like, should I raise the dogs from the dead? No, bad priestess. Don't abuse.
I mean, we could have stabbed the dogs if we wanted to. Get more delicate kind of dogs.
Generally, I only do so when someone is sort of leveled up or something like that. Otherwise, it gets very tedious.
Yeah, that's fair.
Handle that. But
We never named them.
Want to?
We never
Yeah,
named
exactly.
them, so
Exactly.
They're just
All right. Well, good session, guys. We'll pick up next week, starting here on the thing. We'll do some interrogations, and you'll continue on your adventures.
all right, sounds
all
good.
right.
Okay.
Well, I am.
Sounds good.
I got Newton.
Well, you know. Yeah, no, we're doing all right. We're doing all right.
A little bruised.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
All right. So we are playing next week and
No,
not
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Right.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, did I say next week? Yeah,
no worries.
2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you as always for playing, guys, and I'll see you in a fortnight.
All right. Adios.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night.